Hey y'all, it's been a very busy week for theme parks, and once again we have a new coaster announcement. Six Flags Over Georgia has finally announced what they've been teasing for the last couple of weeks. Find out more about it up next. Before we start the video, I'd just like to say thank you so much for 400 subscribers. As I say a lot in my videos, it does mean the world to me to see you guys all enjoying the content that I'm making and interacting with you guys on a daily basis. If you're not subscribed yet, here's my shameless plug to do so. My goal is to get to 500 subscribers by the end of September, and we're only 100 away. I would also like to add that a lot of what is said in this video are my own thoughts and opinions, but anyways, on to the video. Earlier today, Six Flags Over Georgia announced that their new for 2024 coaster is going to be an Intamin Ultra Splash. Currently the coaster has no name, but I can definitely see it being named Aquaman. The coaster will stand at a height of 144 feet, reach speeds of 60 miles per hour, have a track length of 590 feet, and will feature spinning cars that will hold a maximum of 20 riders per cycle. This coaster seems to be a beefed up version of their half-pipe coaster mixed with a mock power splash. The one difference is that you may not actually get wet on this version. The coaster is going to be placed in the old Splashwater Falls plot of land, where we've been seeing a lot of construction progress happening lately. What's interesting to me is that Intamin has actually switched up their design over the last couple years for the Ultra Splash. Originally, the track looked like a very thick single rail design and featured a splashdown just like the mock power splashes do. The updated version has no true splashdown, but instead has a water effect that could simulate a splash, a water tunnel, and more. It also features a new track design similar to their new launch coasters. So do I think that this is a good fit for Six Flags Over Georgia? Yes and no. Let's list out some pros and cons. I do really like that the park is finally getting a launch coaster. I just wish that it was a launch coaster with a full layout and not a shuttle coaster. This will be very unique for the park, and I do like that, but the fact that you might not even get wet may disappoint a lot of riders thinking that it is a water ride. The plus side is that I could actually have a longer operating season and run in colder temperatures though. I love that the coaster will be free spinning, so that means you're going to have a different ride every single time, similar to the 4Ds. But I also wish that the ride also had a turntable to allow the coaster to be able to run two trains at all times. One 20-passenger train will guarantee long waits for this coaster. And according to Intamin, the ride is theoretically capable of getting 640 riders per hour, which means that the actual rider capacity is going to be closer to around 550 depending on the day. And honestly, that's just not going to cut it. Personally, I would love for Six Flags and all amusement parks in general to stop investing in the lower capacity attractions and go back to the days of 3 train attractions. It seems like parks nowadays are intentionally trying to create longer lines in the park to increase revenue on their skip-the-line systems. Now, if this had 2 trains, I think this would actually be a pretty good option for the park. But due to the fact that this line will often be over an hour for this attraction, especially since it will draw a ton of attention due to the splashdown feature, I just don't know. Don't get me wrong, I'm always excited for a new coaster, but a model like this one with 1 train should be at a smaller park that sees much less attendance than Six Flags Over Georgia. One thing that I am really excited about is that Six Flags is finally working with Intamin again, which means that there's a really good chance that some parks in the chain are going to get some amazing additions in the next few years. Ultimately, I do think that this coaster is going to be very successful for Six Flags Over Georgia, and it will complement the lineup very nicely. I can't wait to rope drop this attraction in 2024 and see how it rides compared to the mock version. So what do you guys think of Six Flags Over Georgia's new attraction? Do you think that it's a good fit for the park? How do you think the ride will handle the 1 train operations? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as it really does help the channel out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.